Hello everyone, I am Punagirthi VL. Welcome to my LangChain tutorial from Python to GenAI. In this series, we will learn how to move from Python fundamentals to building real-world generative AI applications using LangChain. We will explore key concepts like agents, chains, memory, and model integration, everything you need to start building intelligent AI systems step by step. So let's dive in and start today's session. Today's topic is getting started with LangChain and OpenAI. This will help you to build your first Gen AI app step by step. So this is a new series. Let's start with new introduction. So in this session we will lay the foundation for entire course by setting up the essential tools and understanding how different components like LangChain, LangSmith and LangServe fit together. By the end of this lesson, you will have everything configured to start building and experimenting with AI-powered applications. So, what you learn in this lesson? In this video, we will cover the purpose of the LangChain and its key modules, how to set up LangSmith and create your account, how to get and use an OpenAI API key, preparing your development environment. Next, creating the necessary configuration files and dependencies. We will also discuss why each of these tools is important for building production grade Gen AI or generative AI applications. Let's start with understanding the LangChain ecosystem. Before diving into setup, let's understand main components we will working with. First one is LangChain. What is LangChain is? LangChain is an open source framework designed to help developers build AI applications efficiently. It connects large language models like OpenAI's GPT models or open source models, example Llama, with other data sources, prompts, and logical flows. You can think of it as a toolkit that helps you to chain together various parts of an AI workflow like prompts, models, and output parsers into a single powerful applications. So this is LangChain. Now we can go with next component LangSmith. LangSmith is LangChain's debugging and monitoring tool. It helps you to trace, evaluate and analyze your LLM applications. For example, when your model gives unexpected response, what LangSmith will do? It lets you trace the flow and find out which component caused it. You can monitor performance and store logs for production apps. In short, LangSmith bridges the gap between experimentation and production. This is all about LangSmith. Let's go with LangServe. LangServe also allows you to deploy LangChain applications as APIs, making them accessible to other systems or services. Think of it as the final step, turning your prototype into real world production ready service. So, what we will build in this series? Let's go with this. Throughout this series, we will create a sample or simple AI application using LangChain and OpenAI. The app will demonstrate how prompts, models, and output parsers come together. Once the app works locally, we will monitor using LangSmith and deploy it with LangServe as an API. And if you don't want to rely on OpenAI, don't worry. We will also explore using open source models through Olama. So let's start with our first step as a setting up LangSmith. Let's start by setting up your LangSmith account. So we need to visit the LangSmith website and click on sign up. So what I will do, I will go to Google first. So this is my Google. So inside this Google, what I will do, I will try to search LangChain. So when I search LangChain, I am getting this one. So when I click first link, you are able to see here we have langchain.com. So what is the next step? Register using your email and create project, for example, tutorial 1 GenAI demo. So what I will do, I will sign up. So when I sign up, you are able to see smith.langchain.com. Okay, here we are able to see different types. So if you want to create a project, we can set up the project settings available, everything we can use. Okay, so here we have settings. So next what we need to do, after logging in, you will see options for creating projects, managing datasets and viewing logs. So you have a lot of things here: creating object datasets, annotation queues, all information prompts, playground, everything will get here as the options for Langsmith. Once it is done, what we need to do, once your account is created, go to settings and API keys and generate a Langsmith API key. Okay, let's try to that one. This is our Langsmith account in settings. Let's see where we have. So we have API keys here. So we didn't create. So let's create API key. Personal access token. What I will do? Test key I will create. So personal workspace and create. So it will try to ask copy. I have saved. So what I will do? I will save somewhere and I will keep. This is what we are doing. Once it is done, copy and store it safely. We will use it in our code later. Next one is why this key is important. Langsmith uses this key to track and monitor all the activities from your LangChain app. That is step 1 we completed. Next we have step 2, getting your OpenAI API key. To use OpenAI's models like GPT-4, you will need an API key. So what we need to do? We need visit the site https://platform.openai.com. So I visited. Once we visited, we need to log in. Already I logged into our account. That's why I'm able to see all the things. Okay, once I go to settings, I'm able to see API keys here. So these are the API keys already I have created. I can create a new API key and we can copy. But already I have API key I created and I have saved. That's why I'm not going to create here. So you can see API key is not. So here you should navigate to API keys in your profile section, then click create new secret key and copy it. Note, OpenAI provides limited free access, but you will need to add at least $5 in credits continue using it. So that's why if I go for billing, already I have payment methods and also I have pay as you go credit balance of $5. So I can use our API key for OpenAI and I can access that one. So OpenAI provides limited free access, but you will need to add at least $5 in credits to continue using it. You can do this under billing and payment methods. Once done, you can start making requests to OpenAI models like GPT 3.5, Turbo or GPT-4. This is how to get the OpenAI API key. If you don't find this useful, please search in YouTube and find the new tutorial to how to get this. These are the simple steps to get the OpenAI API key. Next, start with our project setup. Setting up the project environment. Now let's prepare your development environment. Create a new project folder, for example, LangChain starter. So what I did for works, this is my VS code. So here I created a LangChain starter in this workspace. So once it created, inside it create a file named requirement.txt. So what I am doing, I am taking this one. Inside this I need to create a file. So I am creating requirement.txt. So requirement.txt is available. Then first I will add LangChain. Then I will add python.environment. So this is our environment. I have created the account. Done. Now I will save this requirements with these things. So you can also add IPY kernel if you are using Jupyter Notebook. I am not adding that one because I am not using any Jupyter Notebook. So install the dependencies using pip install -r option with r with requirements.txt. So what I will do, copy this. Here I will open a new terminal. So once the terminal is opened, so LangChain starter we are available. So if I ls, so requirement.txt available in that folder only. Now pip install -r requirement.txt. So when I click, so it will start installing the LangChain. So now it is downloading LangChain. Then Python, then it will start downloading all the LangChain or LangGraph pre-built everything it is installed along with Python.now. So our requirements are installed properly. So step 4, creating a dot environment file. We'll store all our secret keys securely in an environment file called dot environment. This keeps sensitive data out of our code. So create a new file called dot environment. So what I will do, I will create new file .env. Okay. Then once it is done, we are able to see. Here what I will do, I will copy all the things. Now OpenAI, so your OpenAI API key, it is showing. Then we have LangChain API key, your LangSmith API keys, and LangChain project GenAI things. This is what we have now. So we have added. So OpenAI API key used to access OpenAI's model. LangChain API key enables monitoring via LangSmith. LangChain project, a project named to organize your traces and logs. To access these values inside your Python files, use the python.environment library. This is the code. So what I will do, I will create a new file, and that is a Python file. So it has Python file. I will save it as starter demo, just naming it. Now inside this I will have this dot environment. So using, this is our code. Now as of now I am reading only OpenAI key. So this is my from dot environment import load dot environment. Load dot environment OpenAI key is equal to os dot get environment. So you are able to see in our dot environment we have OpenAI key. Just we are not adding anything. So when we have this one, just to printing that one, that our settings are open key is open key. I did like this. Okay, now I will try to run Python what starter demo. So when your OpenAI key is, so whatever we coded, it is there. So in future I will add that environment key and we can see. Okay, now step 5, validating the setup. After completing the setup, ensure all libraries are installed successfully. Confirm that your .environment file has valid keys. I will add that one. Test it, your OpenAI key works by making a simple request. We will do this in next lesson. If everything runs smoothly, congratulations. Your environment is ready to build your first AI powered app. Okay, now what coming next? In the next video, we will dive into core components of LangChain, including prompt templates for designing structured prompts, models for connecting to LLMs and other things. So output parsers for formatting and extracting clean results. We will also begin coding a simple example to understand how these components interact. So let's recap something whatever learned. Let's summarize what we covered today. LangChain helps you build AI apps by chaining models and logic. Next, LangSmith lets you monitor and debug your application. LangServe allows API deployment of your apps. You created accounts, generated API keys, and set up your development environment. You prepared .environment and requirement text files to keep your project organized and secure. With everything in place, we are now ready to start building with LangChain in the next lesson. So, thanks for watching today's session. This was part of LangChain tutorial from Python for GenAI. If you found it helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more lessons on building with LangChain and Generative AI. Also, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. You will find the link in the description. See you in the next session. Thank you very much.